Good evening, y'all. Come on in, come on in. I'm on here early today because I got to go to bed tonight. Because I got an event to go to tomorrow, 10 to 6. I got to go learn some stuff. All right. Got to go learn some stuff. So, good evening, good evening. I'm going to give y'all time over here. Then I'm going to head on over to the other side. Okay. To give them some time because I got to lay down early tonight. So good evening, y'all. All right. My name is Marian E. King. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Owner of Emmteenestlogistics, consulting and more. All right. So y'all all right? Everybody okay? Hey, hey. Woo! Y'all, we had a time last night. We for real had a time last night. The virtual celebration party was a hit. Oh, we had a good time. We talked about the history of what I've been doing all the way up to now. We had the giveaway. We had a good time. I don't even know you. What would I be following your page for? Can you tell me what your page is about? All right. Well, thank you. Okay, y'all on some other stuff. So we had a good time. We had a good time. Everybody who attended had the opportunity to, if they wanted, to get the course for $100. Oh, it was a good time. A good time. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, everyone. Yes, yes, yes. We had a good time, y'all. What y'all got going on today? Everybody all right? Everybody okay? How was the day? How was the job? How was at home? How was the, excuse me, the business? Excuse me. We had a good time. I can't wait till September the 17th. I hope as many of y'all can make it, especially to the VIP. But even if you can't make it to the VIP, I mean to the mixer, which is the VIP. If you can just make it to the 11 o'clock where it's open to the public, okay, come celebrate with me. It's gonna be a mixer, VIP mixer, and a pop up shop. Okay, September 17th, Atlanta, Georgia. Complete details coming very soon. We were just talking about it earlier. So got this information submitted. So I have more details very soon. So it's gonna be a good time. I'll be making sure to say that the mixer is a VIP. All right, so that lets you know there's 25 openings. You will have to pay. Okay, and then it's open to the public at 11. So parts of the perks for those who are in the VIP is you will get to speak to me. You will get to speak to the other ones. You will. There'll be other things. You'll get to shop early. All right. You'll be fed. All sorts of good things. Okay. VIP, just the VIP. VIP. You know. So I'm excited. Y'all, I'm just stirring up this hot chocolate. But it's so hot. So yes, if there was anyone who was on the live last night, anybody who missed it, and still wants to be invoiced for the course for $100, okay, let me know. Your invoice will be sent, but it is to be paid immediately. You know, that's for the celebration. The celebration, it was good, y'all. Two people won the course. Um, the big prize was a coffee maker. Y'all see this coffee maker right here? That was the big prize. Okay, this coffee maker. And the person who won that was Gina. The winner of that was the person who tagged and got people to follow my social media pages. So she did, and she got the most. Like I said, 2 people got the course. Christy won, my homeboy said. Yes. Another lady won, my homeboy said also. And then 3 people won, Marian in the box truck. And 1 person won the dispatcher agreement. So it was a good time, y'all. We had a good time, just a good chill time. Like it was really a good feel good time. It wasn't no stress, no pressure, none of that. It was just a good time. We enjoyed each other. We laughed, had a little testimony service. But it was a good time. We got some prizes and we got on out. Yes, had a good time last night. Yes, yes, yes. It was awesome. Yes, I had a good time with y'all. I really, really did. We had a good time. And like I said, if there's anybody who missed it, who is ready now, who wants to be invoiced for the course for $100, you can still send your email and be invoiced. But the invoice needs to be paid immediately, and it's only, I think I'm gonna just leave it for the duration of this live. That way I'm not, stressing and trying to do all that, because I'm not gonna be on here really long today because I got an event to go to tomorrow, so I can learn a couple of things. um you know we never stop learning. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening, y'all. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. So I'm gonna be on here for a while, and then when I leave from here, I'm gonna go over here. All right, I'm on the hunt, y'all. I am looking for business partners in that venture. I'm looking for people who want to purchase, who want to become brand fans, which I do have one, but I am looking for partners. We going and growing. I'm gonna be pulling my team together. I'll be having Google Meets meetings with them. So the partnership that I'm in has training, and I also have my own separate training because y'all know I appreciate it. But there's just other things that we have to do, and we have to coordinate and come together so we can be strong, and help each other to win, help each other to be where we need to be, help each other to move how we need to move. We can only do what we can, but if we do it together and we're strategic about that thing, we will see success. So hello, hello, hello. What y'all got going on this evening? How was the day? Where y'all tuning in from? Where y'all tuning in from this good day? Where y'all tuning in from? And everybody who was there, if you have not received what you're supposed to receive, let me know. I did give my VA until this afternoon, so I don't let me know. I try to let her do what she does, but I will help her if she needs some help. Americus, Georgia. All right, all right. I know what some of y'all tuning in from. I got mine. Okay, good, 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 good. I just want to make sure. I try very, very hard not to, not follow through and not operate in the space of integrity. If I say it, I'm gonna do it, and I'm pretty good about the timing. If I say okay, I might need a little bit longer, I will say, let me have until so. But my thing is to make sure it is within 24 hours. Okay. Even when I was out here solo, when I was doing everything manually, I still made sure I did not go to bed at night from getting off of here with y'all without handling that. So, yes, yes, yes. Hey, just tuning in. What you got going on? I am just having a conversation, doing a follow up from the celebration that I had last night. I had a virtual celebration for being an entrepreneur. I'm sorry, for 5 years. So I had a celebration on YouTube. I was not going to leave it up, but I did decide to leave it up, y'all. But I turned off the comments because, if you were there, you were there. What happened is what happened. The only thing that I'm still offering, and that's just until I finish this live, is if anybody wanted to get the course for the $100 that was offered for the celebration. You need to send me your email or send me an email to you can send it to info@empteenestlogistics.com, um, or support@empteenest.com. All right. So I can get those invoices out. Invoices to be paid immediately, though. Again, that offer is only for the duration of this live, because I know there might have been some people who needed it, some people who missed it, who weren't able to celebrate with us last night. So that's what we got going. Y'all, we had a good time. It was just so fun, and it's really good. I ain't keep people up too late. None of that kind of stuff. Now we were a few minutes over because when the spirit move, you got to let it do what it's gonna do. But we did that. We came on through, and then we got to the fun part, which was the giveaways. Y'all, my nerves was so bad. It was fun, but it was just like woo. So I had intended on giving out doing 5 giveaways for the 5 years, but that thing got good to me, so we ended up giving out 8. Oh, we gave away 2 courses. And those who won that, you should have your link and everything that you need. And then for everybody who attended, the offer was extended. If you need it, you can get that. But that was for the live. But I'm gonna extend that. That's the only one that I'm extending. And that's again until I finish this live. I'm gonna be on here for a little while, but when I leave here, I'm heading over to my second venture page. All right, if you want to join me over there, now it is my second venture, but we do have a good time over there. Okay, and that is for TikTok. I'm not doing that, Sydney. I decided that it wasn't worth it for me. So I decided to create a cold calling and lead generation business so people can start their businesses. They'll be able to pivot. And I just implemented the information that I researched about talking to brokers and what you need to do and how you need to speak to them, and as admitted it to the lead generating, because those who start those businesses, they'll be able to, get contracts with freight businesses, and get leads for them and sell their leads. So that was a better option for me instead of trying to teach something. I took something that I already know, took the research that I was doing on the part that was hardest, and created a business and a business opportunity and a blueprint. So that for me was a better option. Okay. Just wasn't enough interest for me, and definitely wasn't something that I wanted to start, especially after I started doing all that research. For me, it just wasn't what it's supposed to be in. But again, if there's anyone who's interested, there's a whole freight brokering course on my YouTube page for free. Okay. You can go watch it over and over and over again, or you can pay someone. Um, yeah. So that's how that went and how that worked out. I haven't seen you in a minute. Things are going good. Y'all know, guess what, y'all? Do y'all remember Big Hammer? Big Hammer got him a big truck. Now he busy. But he got him a truck. Y'all know I keep up with y'all, right? Y'all know it. And let me tell y'all something. This is why I don't hound people. I don't annoy people. I don't, push people to be like right now, right now, right now, right now. Because what's happening now and I'm gonna leave this in the trucking space. There's a lot of truckers who came through here, been running over the road. That's what I'm talking about. There's a lot of people who started on here with me. There's a lot of people who gathered information. There's a lot of people who were getting their CDL, thinking about starting their companies, moving and shaking. And they came through here and they talked with me and they listened to me and they gathered the information, and they prepared themselves. And this has been, some of them, this has been like 2 years in. And to see that they are now They plan their way. They're now moving into space. That brings me such, it gives me chills because, y'all, I'm always pushing, do it when you can afford it. Make sure that you have all the information, make sure that you talk with your household, and to see that the information did not fall on deaf ears. People were just really moving and preparing and doing what needs to be done. And now they come back and they say, hey, I've been moving and shaking. I got my stuff together and I was over the road. I wasn't able to pass by, but hey, I got a little time right now. That does something to me. Now, y'all know I've been had to make some changes over time, but I really appreciate that because y'all know I was literally on here consulting, literally I was sewing. I was sewing, I was sewing, I was sewing. Okay. And I told y'all before, sewing, okay, you're going to get your reap. Reap may not always be money. Okay. But when you see people who have operated in there, your millions is not always your physical. Where you sow, that's where you get your payback. So to see people moving, to see families doing what needs to be, having what they need to have, to see people operating in their businesses that weren't quite sure that they could be business owners or not quite sure of how they should move in that space. Now to be moving and comfortable and flowing, that is outstanding to know that you in your obedience, okay, help them get into a space where they can prosper. Because yours is coming. It is. So I'm grateful. I'm so glad to see that for you, Stacy. I think you already were doing your thing, but I'm glad that you've been busy. I'm glad for Big Hammer because I know that he was working on it, and to know that he, has his business going, has his CDL, and has his big rig, like that sort of thing. It does something to me. And there's been others. I can't remember everybody's names now, but they have come back, and I know when I see them. Yes, your information is priceless. It's almost 1 year now when I started. I'm now self-employed. You see? Oh man. And people think that, oh, people just be talking. Oh, no, it really is. It feels good to know that you operated in integrity. You told somebody the truth without it costing them anything, and you were able to pour into, because that's it. I'm a partner with these people and they don't even know it. I'm a silent partner. I was loud on the front end, but now that they flowing, I'm silent. So I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. And there's a difference in some spaces because there's people in spaces who where it costs less and they're not doing anything. And y'all, I had to learn a hard thing to do. Y'all know we used to have a lot of people on here, asking a million questions and saying what they were going to do. But, people on here be scamming too. Listen, the service providers, okay, we're not, I don't scam at all. But some of y'all scammers, y'all want to come on here, y'all about to go get it, y'all about to go buy it, y'all about to go do it. Let's talk. Free, still needs to be sold. Okay. When I'm on here and I'm talking to you for free, okay, what I'm providing you, I did not get for free. But I also know that I have to invest in you. You need some things. You need to know some things. And when you all come through here and you talking about what you about to go get and what you about to go buy and what you about to go do, and you never do it, kind of makes me feel like what I poured into you was not, are you just, what you doing? What you doing? So just kind of be mindful of certain things. This getting on here and talking, it's not, this is the easy part. But learning and making sure that I pour into you something that is useful for you. And when you come on and you ask 1,000 questions, and don't get it twisted, we don't mind answering. It's when you put the lie on the end where it becomes a problem. And I'm gonna put this specific part for me, because I have it set where you don't have to lie to kick it to me. You don't. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to inform you. I'm going to provide you a space either for free or cost effective. But when you don't move on that, when you don't do what you say that you're going to do, y'all have probably noticed lately, I haven't been entertaining people who still come on with the same thing because I've been honest with you all from the start. Okay, I let y'all know that I am the person that will understand. Hey, I'll have to get up with you in 2 weeks or not right now. I'm also the person that says if you don't have it, this is where you can go get it for free. I am the person that says you don't have to. Don't let what I tell you get you so spirited that you spend money that you don't have. But what will y'all still do? Do it and then hit me with a chargeback that costs me more than you pouring into. We don't have to do that over here. We do not have to do that because it costs me. Okay, it costs me time, it costs me research, it costs me money because some things that I want to do and I want to learn and I want to find out about, I have to pay for it. And I was telling them last night, those who were on the live, that it took me 3 years, 3 hard years, 24 hours a day running and moving and shaking a truck, finding this and researching that, the same as it would as somebody in college who has to study, who has to submit. I have to pay for a lot of these things. So it is insulting to me when you come on here and you get information and then you feed me this untruth when you don't have to. Okay, so can we normalize not doing that? I would feel better if you just ask your questions and went on. But please, if you know, hey, that you are not going to purchase, you are not going to move forward, you don't have to tell me that. You don't have to do that. We better than that. Okay, I'm 5 years in, so I have learned enough to know that. Okay, I appreciate what you say, but I'm more so gonna watch what you do. And even in watching what you do, baby, these chargebacks ain't been no joke. No joke. So this is another thing. 5 years in, I'm learning, I'm sharing. So I appreciate it when y'all move and shake. I would prefer that you gather all the information that you can. Do your research. Do your research, do your research, do your research. Okay? That's all I'm saying. I will help as much as I can, but oh, this good. Ooh, this good. Y'all, I'm drinking a little hot chocolate today because that's how I feel in my spirit. And it's rich and it is good. So y'all keep doing y'all thing, keep going, keep growing. And let's just continue to build and keep our relationship good. Because I want y'all to treat me like I treat y'all. I do right by y'all. I keep it real by y'all. Let's do that. Let's reciprocate. Okay? I don't know where that came from, but I must have felt it kind of well a little bit. Oh, because chargebacks are still. Still. You can tap the screen yourself. Sure can. Let me give me a little tap, tap, tap. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all for the taps. Thank y'all for sharing. Thank y'all for the gifts. So speaking of the gifts, oh, I forgot. See, I can never remember that. So I've been advised, y'all know I always try to see what's going on. I've been advised, but I can't remember to put my cash out in these lives. Okay, so I drop a lot of information off here. Okay, I drop a lot of information off. I give blueprints, I give all sorts of things, but can we be real? The compensation is just not matching. Okay, so y'all know I told y'all before, and I really, let me tell y'all something. I used to care. I used to care a whole lot. I used to say, I'm not going to be doing this, I'm not going to be doing that. But baby, when you're on the outside looking in, it's very different. So y'all know before people were saying, you need to charge, you need to have people do the gifts. I've been researching the gifts. And back when these people be on here dropping off these universities and this and this, that, and the third, and they pay $2 and $3 and $5 and $6 and $1,000 for all that stuff, and the people who they drop that off on only get half of that back. Y'all can send me that to my cash app. When and if I remember to put it on here. But on the real though, besides that, y'all know I'm just gonna be me. And again, I probably ain't even gonna remember to put it on here because that really wasn't my start, but I understand. And y'all know I be real with y'all. You know, we on the outside again looking in, we never sometimes understand why people do what they do, why they, charge what they charge, but when you start doing something and you come in, it's the same. Let me put it to this. It's the same when you've been in a space and you say, you know what, if I get promoted, I'm not going to operate like that. I'm not going to act like that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be that. Because we don't know the real. We don't know what people doing. We don't know how they're doing. So we feel like, wait, why would they do that? Why are they doing that? Why would they be like that? Why do they, and you just like, okay. But then when you get in and you going hard and you doing all that you can and you feel like, okay, I didn't feel like they should be doing that. But when you get in here, y'all, this space is real. This space is real, and people really do be doing the most, okay, for the least, literally. And I just, as I look back over my stuff, look back over my notes, look over my books, look over it's just like, I got to do something. I got to do something. Oh, I know what I got to tell y'all. So, yes, I'm on early today because I got to get off early today. So I got to go learn something tomorrow. Somewhere downtown in Atlanta. Some of y'all might be there too. From 10 to 6. I got to go learn something. So that's where I'll be, but I got to get on up in the morning because I got to go into Atlanta, which means I got to leave my house, early in the morning to fight with the morning traffic. Thank you so much for the gifts. And then it's ending at 6, which means I got to fight to get back to my house after. So tomorrow gonna be one of them days. I don't have to go outside often, but when I do, I got to go learn something. Okay, on a Thursday. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. I might do a little live. Yes, in the morning and in the afternoon. But I'm gonna get there early because I want two things: a good park and a good seat. A good parking space and a good seat. You hear me? I'll have to check the perimeter, see what's going on. That'll let me know whether or not I'll be able to go live. So y'all can see, what's going on. But I'm going to learn something. And these are the things here. When you in your business and you looking at stuff and you're really serious about your business, and you start to look at what you put into and what you pour into and what you do for continued education. Oh, now thank God for the handicap sticker. Oh man. That's a blessing on another level. But when you look at that and it's sometimes we get as a especially as in somebody who's passionate and into pouring into people, it's discouraging when folk just don't do or they come to take. And the biggest thing in this sort of space is people not wanting to do the work. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to put in the time. They just want to pass by here, get what you're saying, type it up, and sell something. Welcome to those who are new here. So it's a lot. And it gets tiring. But it gets tiring more so not what you're doing, but the reciprocity. The reciprocity is just like, And then some days it's like, do I keep doing this? Should I keep doing this? Am I reaching the proper people? Has this died. You know, sometimes it almost feel like, y'all know how, now I'm not saying that this is it, but y'all know how some people, they don't want to be involved or watch, or like say you are a playwright, or you write movies and stuff, but you want to make sure that you reach a broader audience. You don't want to be in what they call like the chitlin circuit. And that's more so, you know what, where things are only going to appeal to a certain market of people. It's only going to be the church people. It's only going to be, and I just sometimes wonder, like, you know, I want my people to be, but I don't want them to be complacent. I want them to know and understand that this is serious. This can be something that you can have for you and your family, but you got to understand, you have to invest in more than what you see on the surface. That's why I not only have this, okay, the things that I have align with what you're doing, and they take you to the next place without you having to go and get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different niches. Because when you do things like that, first, when you lock in on something, seal that. This is important, y'all. Make sure that that is running like a well-oiled machine before you jump into 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Because if you have that many things going and you only been in business 6 months to a year, you haven't locked something in. Because it's not, first of all, I'm 5 years in now. The first 2 years, okay, years some change, I ain't make no coin. I didn't even break even. Okay. All right. Now they say that in year 5 is when you start seeing something. Okay, this last 3 years, I can say I had got something together. I will not say that I got into the financial space that I want to be in. Okay. I can say I made a couple of dollars, but I knew going in what I wanted to do. And I also know that as an independent dispatcher, that is not where you're going to get to your, where you need to be. However, it's an excellent foundation. However, it gives you a lot of information. However, it makes you gain a lot of knowledge. It makes you continue to learn. So when you get ready to move to your next level, which now for me is consulting, you know what you're talking about. And now you can charge what it is that you want to charge in that space. However, I'm very mindful not to leave my beginnings. I am not going to be, oh, hey, y'all, I know y'all been with me for the past couple of years, but I've grew a company to well over 400, $500,000 a year. So guess what? We're done. You won't be seeing me anymore. If you're not able to pay me $2, 3, 4, $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 a month for my mastermind and my this, and this, sorry, you're not going to see me. That has never been okay with me. That kind of stuff, because for me, this is one thing that I know, and coming from a space where I come from, you cannot leave your core people. Because here's one thing about people who, whether you have money or not, I might not be able to afford what it is that you have. Okay. I might not even be interested in what it is that you have, but I can still bring you some money. Because guess what? I could tell somebody who is interested, who will come and support your business, and they can tell somebody, and I can tell more people and more people. So I never been, you know how people be like, oh, maybe I'm your $20 audience, right? But now you don't find yourself in a spot where you can get 1,500, 2,000. That's cute, and you deal with your 1,500, 2,000 people, but you don't forget your $20 people. Okay, because my $20 and my friend $20 and they $20, $20, they still. So don't get beside yourself. So hear me well when I say there are some things that I need to implement. I don't feel in this space that I will go, too far. No, remember your people, and they'll get there when they get there. Shoot, you just never know. Can't give up, but you gotta make a couple of changes. You gotta put your foot down. This hot chocolate is delicious. This hot chocolate is good. But anyway, let me get up off of that. All hearts and minds are clear. Like I said, for those who missed the celebration party last night, if there was anyone, if you know anybody, before I get off this live, that wanted to get the course that was offered, for thanking everybody for viewing, for $100. You need to let me know that now. You need to send your email immediately to receive your invoice, and it needs to be paid immediately. Excuse me. So that's it. That's all. I'm about to go over here to this business and try to get me some partners. Okay? Sure am. Because I'm going to grow that like I grew this one. This the truth. I ain't gonna drink no more after this cup. It's too rich. It's too good. A little bit addictive, borderline. All right. So all hearts and minds are clear. Appreciate you. Y'all could have been anywhere but here, but you decided to pass by here and give me a few minutes of your time, and I greatly appreciate it. So, if that is it, I'm out of here. Dispatching Medusa. Start your dispatching business. Shout out to everybody who caught the half off on the live last night to start your own cold calling and lead generating business. They got that 375, but that's 750. They got that 50% off. Hello, how's it going? Is that Hamid? I do have a couple of questions about that. I can email. You can ask me here. That's what I'm doing here for. So I'm not going to leave if you have questions. I sure will answer right here. Hey. So we going to wait it out. There is nothing happening over here on y'all. I don't know what the deal is, but all of a sudden my Instagram, it went from not letting me get on, and now it's just flooded with the people from overseas talking about call me, I love you. How can I develop my company? Is it already established? It just needs to grow, or do you need to start? My dispatch course talks to you about from never hearing about being a dispatcher all the way through running your business. That's all right. That's all right. I'm not gonna go. Now, what I won't do is deliberately log off when somebody has questions. So it talks to you from never hearing about dispatching all the way through running your company. So I introduce you to dispatching, what it is, what we do. I did this in corporate, so it's kind of I don't know where LaShonda is, but she took it and she says it's set up as if you are working in corporate America. So I have the setup, talk to you about what it is, what it's about, what we do. Then I have orientation, okay, because I don't know no other way. And in that, I tell you what you're going to need, um, what applications I use daily, what I pay for, and how much I pay, all of the links, everything that you need. Oh, Davion just took it. The course is great. I took it. Good, good, good. I'm sorry I missed your YouTube last night. I had to get up early, like 1 a.m. Oh, okay. It's all good. It is all good. And then we go into verbiage. So I begin the teaching by using the verbiage, because by the time you get finished, you need to be familiar with the verbiage and the context. So we go into the verbiage, we talk about what we're going to be, what words that are used, what phrases that are used, and when you need to use them and how important it is for you to use them. And then I go into operating, how we operate daily, what we bring up daily, what we're looking for. We talk about negotiations. We talk about how you're going to talk to the carrier, every single thing that I was doing every day. So you can get a foundation and you'll be able to, of course, once you get familiar with it, you can make your own changes and your own remixes, use what you want to use, no longer use, but I set it up so you can be successful. So I don't know what you're saying, sir. Um, but I just can't interpret that tone. All right. So thank you so much. But I don't know what you're saying. So yes, and it takes you all the way through. So and when you get to the end, everything is there. And then I just recently changed it. It used to be $399. But I changed it to so you can get the offer if you want to get it today, which is for my 5-year celebration, and that's for $100. You'll send me your email. I'll send you the invoice. But if not, I have it. I changed it from $399 to $150 for 30 days. It's on Patreon. So you can sign up for that the first week of September. I close it off after that first week because you only have access to it for 30 days. And if you have not signed up for it by the end of that week, you're not going to get enough time. I like for people to have at least 3 weeks in there. Now, after that, I also have mentoring. Well, I'm going to use the words mentoring and coaching because that's how people understand it. However, I have another space on Patreon that is $25 a month. And in that space, there's a whole lot more information. There's pre-recorded calls to brokers, pre-recorded cold calling, pre-recorded coaching sessions, and I have a Discord group that is connected, so you can catch me in there live. I'm available to help you in your businesses Monday through Thursday and sometimes on Friday, depending on what's happening during brokers' hours. All right. So you are able to send me a message. If something is going on in real time, I will respond to you. Again, nobody is doing that, especially making themselves available for you like that. That will change eventually because it's going to grow, and I will be needing to hire to make sure that people are in place and available to help you in your business. Actually, that is a business already. So if you wanted the $100 holla, then I'll give you that information to email me. But if you want to wait until the first, then you'll hit the link in my bio and check on it. Okay, perfect. Sounds good. I'm glad I found you. I've been looking everywhere. I'm so glad you pulled up on me today as well. So just let me know what you want to do. If you want the $100 holler and you're ready now, or you're going to wait. Either way, it's still fine. Also, if you are someone who wants to have the course and access to the coaching and mentorship concurrent, you are more than welcome to do that. Again, it's on. I have it on Patreon now, so I ask that everyone signs up the first week of each month. If you want to do it before then, that's on you. But Patreon will charge you if you do it now, and they will charge you again on the first. But for those who are getting the $100, that is in a different space. You will be assigned to that, and you can get that one now. You can start now. Correct. I just put it on a sale even lower because of the celebration for my 5 years in business. And that's only good until I turn this live off today. Yep. So if you know somebody, tell them about it. You can tell everybody. Yepity, yep. Like BM. All right, so send me an email. I'm gonna send you the invoice. Invoice will be due immediately. All right, so send me an email to info. I know that's right. So info at Emmteenestlogistics.com. So that's info at EMMTEENEST logistics LOGISTIGS.com. All right, get you some rest, Davion. Thank you for passing by. All right. And then I will send you the PayPal invoice. Right. Did I hear that song today? And if there's anybody else who need it, you send me the email. Please, please, please. You're welcome. Understand. I do all of the explaining here because I know there's some people who are not interacting. But what I'm finding is this is the space for questions. I will get people who will not say anything on here. They'll send an email, and then they will try to ask all these questions. That is a consultation, and that is not free. Okay? I try to make sure I'm as cost effective as possible. You're welcome, Medusa, and I look for it, and I'll send you the PayPal invoice immediately. All right. And thank y'all so much. Look at y'all popping on in. Popping on in. Warning, disturbing content. No, thank you. Don't want to see that. So, yeah. Anybody else? Everybody all right? All hearts and minds are clear? Oh, thank you for the count. Y'all saw me? Thank you for the gift. Did y'all see that? Oh, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all so much. So much. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the gifts. Anybody else have any questions? Anybody else? Let me tell y'all what else I thought about doing, and I might still do it because I've been having a little bit more time on my hands. So I thought about doing lead selling on here. Like I will go and get some leads, vet the leads, okay, and then come on here. I adore you. Your words was the strength I needed to win a battle on yesterday. Come on, Noda. That's y'all, and this is why I tell y'all when it move, it move. Because everybody that's on my lives, even if they come in or they're like on that little outside looking in, like it'll be 2 of y'all in here, but it'll say 17 people. Everybody is not interested in this, but there's a lot of times there's a word. And if it comes in my spirit, I say it because I don't want to be the blessing blocker. I do not. And we never know. We never know. So much going on, y'all. So many people going through and dealing with, and a kind word never hurt anybody. Speaking your truth never hurt anybody. Talking about where you've been, where you are, and where you want to go. That's so helpful. Let me tell y'all, I'm telling y'all over there in that revelation, through the words of your testimony, it's real. It's very real. And now is the time. Now is the time. I would like to get the knowledge and work with the dispatching company. What do you think? That would be your choice. Tanya, when you say you want to get the knowledge, can you help me explain a little bit more to me on that? Are you saying that you want to get some more knowledge and get with a dispatch company, meaning that you want to work for them, but you want to operate in the space of an independent person, or is the dispatching company that you want to join and work under, when you come, you need to already have the knowledge? Because that's something that I'm putting out here too. So yes, thank y'all for the roses. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you for just viewing, just being here, because that's enough. Sometimes that's all you need, just to be in the room. And I'm grateful for everything. I appreciate your gifts, though. They'll add up ultimately. Thank y'all for tap, tap, tap. And again, if there's anybody who want to get in on the $100 holler, it is only available until this live ends. When I get off this live, I will go check for your email. I will send you your invoice immediately. Excuse me. And then it'll be due immediately. So once I send it out, I'll give you a little bit, and then I'm going to cancel it out. Okay, and so I'm making sure, and I'm talking to Tanya still over here, y'all, on YouTube, just so I can get a little more clarity on what she's trying to do. But like I was saying, y'all, I'm thinking about coming on here and selling leads. Just coming on here during the day and selling vetted leads, which means when I is if there's anybody who does not have the ebook, my homeboy said, go ahead and get that in your life. Hit the link in my bio, go to my Shopify store and get it. It'll be the best $10 you have invested in your business. Even though I started my own, I have knowledge. My biggest is getting a carrier. So I'm thinking maybe just working with one may help. Okay. And there is nothing wrong with that. Nothing. I worked with one and I grew him, okay, from $0 to him a little smaller fleet and a whole lot of money. Okay. Um, there is nothing wrong with that. And I encourage those who start their businesses not to try to get multiple at one time. What I'm saying when I say that, I do not know your level of skill, okay? But I do know first it's a little challenging to get a good carrier, and you want to make sure that you got that one running like a well-oiled machine. You have them taken care of before you take on another one. Also, be mindful when you're taking on another one to make sure that they're kind of, in the same realm as what you're already doing. For example, if you're running a box truck, try to get you a driver and a reefer, or vice versa. So you're not doing this super mind shift by going to try to get you a hot shot and a flat. Try to stay on the, all right? You have the right to be choosy, okay? Because these carriers are going to be choosy with you, okay? If they feel like you can't get the job done, if they feel like in the interview process, when you give them the reality that that's not something that's going to work for them, you know it, you understand it, you have the right to say, you know what, thank you so much for your time, but at this time, I will not be able to effectively bring your company to the success that you are looking for. Oh, that's good right there. Y'all write that down. This kind of stuff flows to me, y'all. So a lot of times I can't, it just come up and come out. So you got to catch it. I think I remember that one though. Let me say it one more time. You reserve the right, okay, when you are interviewing a carrier and you are operating in Leah. Leah is your listening, educating, and then ultimately advocating for them. But when you are listening to them, they're probably at some point giving you an unrealistic expectation. All right, you as the SME, all right, as the subject matter expert, once you tell them the reality of what is going on in this industry and how it can apply to their specific situation, and you address all that they've said, and allow them to rebuttal and hit them with that as well. If they still don't believe you, or they still don't want to go over the road, or they still think that they can get better, and you recognize it too, um, you let them know. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. At this time, I will not be able to, okay, bring your business to the success that you are looking for. Good luck with your, looking for you a dispatcher. Thank you so much for your time. You have a great rest of your day. Congratulations on your new business. However cute you want to make it. I want to show someone what I know so they can tell me where I need more support and work on it. Okay. That do you have someone for that, Tanya? Because that's in my I don't know if you're the same person, but in my space, I do try to assist as best I can. And also in a $25 space. So that is, I'm not sure what you are, looking for when it comes to that, but it seems like you may be looking for a one-on-one situation. And I don't know. That's just kind of what it's looking like. When you say you want to show someone what you know, so they can tell you where you need more support. Have you worked with a carrier at all? And y'all, sometimes I do kind of think I know who y'all are, but I don't want to assume. So that's why I ask more questions. We're gonna get this learning. Hey y'all, thank y'all for coming on in. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the hearts. Hello, Kelly with Big Boss Logistics. How are you? What time is it? 8:07. Okay. Yes, I am headed over to my other venture when I get off here. No, I'm not going to rush y'all off of here. Okay. Go ahead with your question. I have hot shot box trucks and the little experience with dry vans. Okay. And how long were you in those spaces? Were you in them long enough, to get comfortable? Were there certain things that you feel like you still needed to work on? Did you get any feedback from those carriers on something that they may have felt like you were doing? Could have done more. What's your what do you got to say like in those spaces? Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, let me wipe my glasses. Oh no! I got on my eyeglass cleaner. Gosh, I'm gonna put it in the wash. Um, I know how to search boards, negotiate, being organized with planning lanes. Okay, not long. Okay. Am I trans? I'm transparent. All right. But if that's what you're looking for, you got to keep it moving. Do you offer something that shows the process of crossing the Canadian border as far as papers? I do not. Those are choices that are going to be made from your carriers. If my carrier had been interested in that option, then that is something that I would have researched and would have known about and definitely would have provided the information. Now, my carrier was able to go into Canada. He had got some other kind of paperwork and stuff for Mexico, but he got it more so in preparing and planning because he was also looking into the changes that are happening in the industry. So he was trying to make sure that he had all options affordable, ready. um Not long march with the age, the nerve of people. So I'm getting some information for you too, Kelly. So Tanya is saying that they definitely do background checks. No felons are allowed. So she does have a little information over here. That's what we be here for too, y'all. I'm not just the only one here to provide information. I'm here to learn as well. So I do know that he had a couple of things out of suggestion and looking into. Okay, thanks. I'm definitely doing research. I've talked to the CBSA. Okay, so those are two pieces of information that Tanya had over here. So they definitely do a background, probably extensive as ever. And then no felonies. So if your driver is a convicted felon, he cannot enter Canada. Okay. Okay. So it sounds to me like that's like one of the main things. They cannot enter. Oh, the background is very, very thorough. Okay, so they really get in your business. All right, so Kelly, did we getting that information? So she's all up in. She said they get in it. Okay, that is definitely good to know. Kelly said, "Thank you so much, Tanya. Thank you so much. Look at that. We be helpful." She said they get all in our business. Ooh, oh man. And you know what? There probably was a time that it wasn't so like that, but when everybody started trying to move, they said, wait, hold up, wait. So all up in the business. So just know, there you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Come on, y'all. Teamwork. Teamwork. Hey, hey. Hold on. I'm coming. They sent me an email with all the requirements. I was just looking for someone with experience. Gotcha. Gotcha. And if y'all want to connect, okay, so let me give won't it will? Won't it will? So Kelly, how long, just like the military bases, but your felony has to be more than 10 years old. Okay. Kelly, how long you been in business? Hello, GFD. So Kelly, Tanya, are you on y'all know I'm trying to do a little hookup, don't you? You're already listen. Okay, so Kelly has been in business a year in October, and Tanya is looking for somebody to have a conversation with and see what kind of connection that can be made so she can strengthen in her business. So Tanya has some information and sounds like an experience that you need, and you may have something that she needs. So what I'm going to do now, because I was originally the connector, all right, is I'm going to connect you all so you all can have a conversation. Let me go ahead right now with my disclaimer. Whatever happens is going to happen. If it does good, bad, or indifferent, I am not responsible for that. What I want for people to do is be able to strengthen. Strength comes in relationships. So if you all like to have a conversation and what Tanya needs is a bit more than you can offer for free in a free space, then you will let her know whatever your pricing will be, and vice versa. All right. So we're going to go ahead and make this connection. The name of Kelly's business is Big Boss something. I can't quite get it right. However, comma, Tanya, are you on TikTok at all? I'm trying to make a way for y'all to hook up so y'all can talk. Big Boss Logistics is the name of her business. So you are TMP Logistics LLC. Is that your name on TikTok? Because Tanya's name, I'm sorry, Kelly's name is Big Boss Logistics. So I'm going to see how I can get y'all connected. Oh, you know what? What's your business email address? Not your personal, but your business, because it's your business, so that can be put in public. All right. And look here, if anybody's in need of some services, all right. Again, the disclaimer is that is your business transaction. Okay. If the person does not have what you need or not vibe with you, then that is your business. You can just, hey, right now I'm not in need of your services. So if either one of you could give me your business email address so I can give it to the other, so y'all can link up. Amen. Amen. Am I frozen? Let me tap. Somebody tap the screen or something for me. Am I y'all can? Okay. For Jelly Big Boss on TikTok. Oh, you know what? Did you inbox it to me? Because if you type your email, don't type it. You gotta type it funny because TikTok gonna block it and feel like you're trying to spam. So if your thing is like Big Boss, or if your thing is like Kelly at bigboss.com, then put Kelly the word at and then Big Boss and then the word.com, and then I'll translate it to her because they're real funny. Or however it is. Just don't use the at and the, they be flagging. I don't know why they do that. This is a business. This okay. Unless you inbox it to me. Now, if you inbox it to me, then I'll just screenshot it and try to get it to her when we get finished. Tanya for Jelly Big Boss on TikTok. Okay, boom. So Tanya, her email is Big Boss Logistics Inc. Thank you so much, Kelly. At gmail.com. And let me type it in here for you. So you can screenshot it or whatever. BIBBOSS LOGISTICSINC Okay. And that's at Gmail. But you know you'll use the little ampersand, whatever the thing is called. So boom. Thank y'all so much. Look at that. Nothing wrong with a little connection. Nothing wrong with a little connection. Listen, you asked, you put that thing in the atmosphere, and baby Kelly came right on through. Hey, I got a question. I need something. Got you. See, that's why I don't be in a rush to get, to get off here when people are still coming. She said she sent you an email, Kelly. All right. Excuse me. Nothing too much, Gina. Just made a little connection. Just a little connection. Because we got to help each other. Excuse me. No, don't mess around. I got the hiccups. What? What is going on? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, y'all. Everybody good? All hearts and minds are clear? That must be my iPad making that noise. Surely is. Okay. All right, y'all. So, like I said, I'm going to head on over because y'all quiet now. Over to my other venture. If you want to meet me over there and talk about that, talk about partnership, because that's what I'm harping on. Partnership. Um, the elect lady 32811. All right, I'm heading over there now. Get them a little bit of time. Okay, so I appreciate y'all. Again, y'all could have been anywhere but here, but you decided to pass by here and give me just a few minutes of your time, and I greatly appreciate it. All right, so y'all have a good night. I'll be on this platform again tomorrow. I told you I'll be out tomorrow. I got to go learn something. No email. She did not receive your email, Tanya. What should she be looking for? And let me make sure that I have it right. Big Boss. Oh, yep. Big Boss Logistics Inc. Oh, wait a minute. BIGBOSSLOGISTICSINC. Okay, at Gmail. She didn't get it, Tanya, so I'm gonna wait until she. What should she be looking for? Oh, she got it. She got it. All right. Y'all have a good night. I'm out of here, and y'all work that thing out as best you can. All right. Y'all have a good night.